Alright guys, we are back on ArcFight, and today we are going to be returning some attacks. I asked you guys all last video to come and attack me if you wanted to, and you guys have absolutely been brutalizing me with attacks. I think I've received like 15 since the video went up, so that's been crazy. But for now, I wanted to return some of your guys' attacks, and I figured what way to make it more fair than just throwing all your names on a wheel. So let's go ahead and see who we return first. Alright, Artsy Nix, I'm coming for you. He did this super awesome piece on Celsius, so I'm happy to attack him back. Alright, I was debating between a couple characters, but I think I'm gonna go with Zia here. I just really like her design. She's super cool. Artsy Nix had a couple cool character designs I was sort of debating between, but this one definitely stood out as my favorite. She has this like sort of Tim Burton-esque design with her tall, lanky figure and skinny limbs. She has some like flowing features like her hair and her tongue that sort of breathe a bit more life into it and sort of add to her silhouette, I guess. But I just thought it was a very cool monster design. Also, pretty girl. I also like her character description a lot. She's like this evil entity, demon sort of creature that mimics humans to try and lure in hikers and travelers and people like that so that she can eat them. There's this one line I like a lot. It says, "She eats humans mainly, but sometimes she'll have a fruit as a little treat." She could lure me in pretty easily. She could be like, "Mellow Cat, come to my place. I bought Omori and you can watch me play it for the first time and chill." I'd be like, "Down, bro. I'm on my way right now." I'd be getting devoured, bro. And not in a good way. It took me a while to realize that her face is actually like a mask she has, which I think is pretty cool. It sort of adds to her human mimicry aspect, and I think that's just cool, I guess. She also apparently really hates being around or interacting with people pretty much at all unless she really trusts them, which is so real. For the background, I just sort of drew this like purple fog mist stuff just because it sort of adds to her mysterious nature. I don't know, nothing crazy, but I think it worked. But here is the first finished drawing, and I am super happy with it, so let's get it sent. Alright, now that we finished the first drawing, let's get it sent in. Meat's back on the menu. Alright, I think that's good. Hopefully they like it. The artist responded, and judging by the reaction, I think he liked it. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Thank you, that's very nice. Alright, so since I started that last drawing, like 11 more attacks came in, I think, so I went through and added all those names. Let's see who we get next. Alright, you're next on my hit list, I guess. They drew this very adorable drawing of Zella, so I'm excited to do them next. I really like this character, and I think I have a pretty good idea of how I could draw her, so I think I'm gonna do her next. For the next character, we have Seth, and I liked this character a lot. I especially like her sweater with the super long sleeves. I think it's fun. I just drew her from this sort of high angle in a simple, clean art style, and I like how that turned out. I also liked drawing her super long hair a lot. That was a lot of fun too. Unfortunately, before starting this drawing, I didn't look at her character tags, and I didn't realize she was supposed to be plus sized. And I didn't realize this until I literally finished the entire drawing, so I do go back and fix it after, but Until then, I guess she's on Ozempic or something. But she's a pretty fun character. She's basically just described as a deranged, creepy conspiracy theorist, which is pretty cool. Her character description also says that she enjoys freedom, but I sort of wonder to what extent the artist means by that. Like, are we just saying she likes having some free time, getting to relax? Maybe she enjoys being unemployed? Or is it more like an extreme obsessive degree, like, let's break the chains of society and go return to the forest and live off the land like free animals are meant to? I'm obviously exaggerating, but I would like to know more about this character, get a little bit more depth, because her baseline description of being like an insane conspiracy theorist that likes freedom is very interesting, and I would just like to know more. But yeah, I went pretty simple with the background, just sort of like an angled square to kind of push the perspective a little bit more, and just threw a spiral on it, and yeah, that was about it. And yeah, here I reworked the proportions to make them how they're supposed to be. I was a bit nervous that it would be difficult, but it actually wasn't too hard. I just kind of drew over it. But here is the second finished drawing. It's just pretty clean and simple, but I actually like it a lot, so let's get it sent. Alright, now that we have officially finished the drawing, for real this time. Let's go attack with it. Crazy, goofy, zany mode. Alright, that all looks good to me. Let's get it sent. Yippee! Hopefully they like it. The artist responded, and they said, "This is peakness," so that's awesome. Another win. Alright, now time to spin for our last person. There was like another 7 attacks on me, I'm pretty sure, since the last one, so I went through and added those. But let's see who we get last. Buttersky Honk, you're coming up next. Sorry to Cerberus Mite, you were close there. They drew this lovely picture of Senna in the corner right here. Let's get to drawing them. I was looking through their characters, and I think I'm gonna try and do something with this girl. She's like, looks like a wizard or something, but she looks dope, so let's go with that. This last character didn't have any description beyond being from Jackbox Party Pack 8. I don't know exactly what that implies. I'm guessing it's like an OC from that game or something, but I was kind of left to interpret a lot about her. She looked like some kind of witch mage, so I drew her posted up, ready to cast a spell or something, and gave her this big wizard hat, and I'm very happy with how that looked. I sort of struggled with the line art on this one, not necessarily drawing the line art, but actually coloring it. In their reference, they have a lot of different colored line art, and I'm not really used to doing that, so I was sort of struggling if, like, where I should apply the colored line art, or if I should at all. Eventually I did go with some colored line art, and I think it works the best with the character, so I'm glad I did that. It was a lot of fun adding all the little glowing effect elements on her, especially on her head. I like how it sort of makes her eyeball head look like a magical orb. That's pretty tough. I like her floating hands. I think it's a pretty cool design choice. It makes her look kind of like a me. My whole family's been getting back into playing some Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. They're so goated, they're so fun. I forgot how fun they are. The Wii is such a legendary console. I wish they still made games like that. I can't really think of any games in recent years where I could get my grandma and my 9-year-old cousin to come and willingly play a game together like that. It's just it's a very cool family game. It's just like perfect. But yeah, I basically just wanted an excuse to bring that up because I've been having a lot of fun. Don't catch me on the basketball courts or you're cooked.
Bucket incoming.
But yeah, for the background, I just sort of gave her a gleam glow and added some magical sparks. And it gives it a real nice glowy magical feel. And I like it a lot. But here is the final finished drawing, and I'm pretty happy with this one too. Let's get it sent. Alright, our final drawing is complete, so let's get that attack sent in. Charging up a magical spell. That looks great, let's send it. Boom. Hopefully they like it. The artist responded, and I reckon that's another W, so 3 for 3. Yeah, I'm glad everyone liked it. But now we move on to the showcase portion of the video. Hopefully you guys are okay with how I sort of went about doing the showcase. There was just so many attacks that going through them all individually wasn't really an option, but hopefully you're okay with this. I tried to set it up and make it look nice to display all your guys' work, but I'm very grateful to all of you guys for going through and drawing me, whether you felt inspired or just thought one of my characters was cool and just wanted to go sketch one out. I'm very grateful. I love art, and being able to inspire anyone to make more of it is always very cool. It's a very cool opportunity, I guess, but thank you again, and there's one more art fight video in the works, but until then, I hope you enjoy this little showcase. Bye!